went wrong.
Should I have held back?
Guys, why there's a little like stutter here is because Meg's finally back and we're talking about the differences because I'm doing a lot better this time. But she thought I was like really stressed out because I had like a deadpan face apparently. And she's like, "Well, are you dying?" I'm like, I'm doing better, but I don't want to lose Hilda or anything.
Serious business, no joke.
Yeah, seriously. So, Skills happy to see you.
Hi,
So we're talking about it.
Thanks, pal.
And she's telling me how she's I don't know, like, do you think you're struggling? Do you think you're struggling or no? Yeah.
Quite helpful.
No, that's this one. What's the second one?
I consider it the second one. I mean the first one.
Oh my god, Meg's just not, brain not functioning right now. Alright.
Thank you.
It's very true. it's just not functioning. Oh man, that's what took me so long to get on. I had to do 4 system updates. Yeah, that really. I get that. Those updates mess with my capture cards. Oh man, okay. So this one's a little easier. Have swords. What? What are you talking about the first one? This is the second one. Okay. No, that's this one. First one is you have to go through them because it's a skirmish with the Ashen Wolves. Oh my god, Meg, go to sleep. So Stacy. Oh my god. What is what else is there? I didn't answer that. What is there? I was talking about this. I'm trying to keep Hilda alive. See what I have to go through. You guys, no snacks, no muffins, no nothing. What do you have for dinner? Yay. In a different way. What? Okay, well, can I get that before 5:30? Before 5:30. I have a busy night. Or how about I just get it down so I don't eat it? So I don't eat it all tonight. See, guys, this is the only problem with strategy games. I gotta focus on talking, because if I don't, I'm gonna make a mistake and hate myself. What do you mean I'm beginning? 8 o'clock? I'm probably gonna be playing till 10 o'clock. It's a long day today. I need before 5:30. These two. Oh, fine. Okay. What's up, Haven? Oh, that's trapped in there. I gotta set up here. I am very busy, yes. Oh my god. No, I know. That's why I'm sneezing. I was over there giving them all hugs. Deep Rock's on sale. Nice. Hey, we could play that tonight. That was a good one. I have Horizon Zero Dawn. I just have to, you know. Yeah, why? The Warrior? Yeah, you play Warrior, it's fine. Yes. Have I ever played Warrior? I have 3 Warriors. I have Az, and then there's I have a Savari Warrior. I forgot what it was. And then yeah, I have a Norn Warrior. Angel's a Warrior. Hawk is a Warrior. Oh my god. I'm trying to beat Ashen Wolves. Is there any drinks? Alright. Got it. Whoa, why is he right there? Oh, not at all. Alright, I need to send in Dimitri. Dimitri should be able to handle him, right? Yeah, defense is 21. He should be able to handle that. No problem. Archer, I can do an archer. Let's try that one. Let's do a retreat. Oh, that's fun.
I will get stronger yet. Forgive me, everyone. My battle ends here.
Ready and willing.
Stay focused.
Oops, didn't mean that. I'm glad you killed
I
him.
will get stronger yet.
Oh, you didn't kill him, you just hurt him.
Sock him.
Adorable.
No, okay.
I have no choice but to admit defeat.
Not Dimitri.
Stay focused. I'll cut through.
Oh my god, Meg.
I will get stronger yet.
Sure thing.
Who, me?
Sally forth.
Yep.
Unexpected.
Did I miss something in chat? Because I see Good Luck Haven. Yeah, it looks like I left. It looks like my chat got disconnected. Lame.
Let me at him.
Thanks.
Give him 1 health. Haven left a bullet. No, Haven. Good luck, buddy.
All that blood and sweat was worth it.
That was worth it. He got a level off that.
Ready and willing.
gonna do.
I'll give it my all.
Gambit.
You can do it! You can do it! You right there!
Thank you.
I will prevail.
Sleep is overrated. I know. Oh god. Nah, it's different. Look at those pictures.
It's over! You fought well.
I couldn't do that last time.
I'm not setting a very good example.
Ugh. Gotta get this done.
Much needed.
Now you know your limits.
It was a good try. I'm not done yet.
Doing my part.
I must stay focused. Be mindful.
Well done.
Hold them back, friends. Jeez. Ow.
I can't lose!
For a 9. Oh my. That is a thing, isn't it? What? Oh, I didn't go twice. She's out.
Never underestimate an outsider.
You lost to me?
Thanks for that. Over already.
Move carefully. The fight continues. Is this a joke?
This is no. Unfortunately, this is not a joke. You did not get very much off that.
Stay focused.
We're not touching my healer. Wow. Damage, that would have been bad. Oh, this needs to end now.
I'll give it my all. Doing my part.
I'm all sweaty. Oh dear, maybe I was too lazy.
Failure is not an option. I must get stronger.
I've indulged too much. I take my leave for now.
Honestly, what a nuisance.
He's so dreamy.
I must keep aiming higher.
Boss, that's the last of them.
Good. Finally. Thanks for all the help, everyone.
I ain't going down without a fight. I'm taking you with me, punk.
I will not allow it.
Elfric, you're here. Well, shall we capture this fool?
Alfric, how serendipitous that you have come to our aid.
I am relieved that I wasn't too late. I do hope my presence proved useful.
No doubt about it. We needed the backup.
Professor, I do believe this is the first time our paths have crossed, is it not? Of course, I have heard all about you from Her Grace, the Archbishop. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Elfric. The Church has granted me custodianship of Abyss. The pleasure is all mine. I am sure you have already been told about Abyss's unique situation. For varying reasons, all of the inhabitants here are unable to live a peaceful life on the surface. People like the Dagdans and Almirans, who suffer undue persecution across Fodlan. The poor and the sick, who are forced into Abyss. Not to mention all the other unfortunate souls who ended up here. I believe it is my sacred duty to provide a place for those who have nowhere else to go. Right. And the poor and sick living in a sunless crypt helps them... how?
Enough, Claude. Please, forgive my friend, Elfric. We would love to hear more.
In all honesty, I understand his concern. I dearly wish I could provide a better life for my flock. But it would appear that Her Grace and most of the Church consider the existence of Abyss to be something of a nuisance. No? I've heard tell of those within the Church who intend to purge Abyss.
That's the Church for you. They make a big deal out of helping the helpless, when it suits them.
We can't just sit back and accept the way things are. We've got to fight the system. Sure, I'm here to hide from literally countless bounty hunters, but I'm not the only one in need. You're in a bad way too, Happy. We can't just let the Church walk all over us.
Too true. For the sake of all who dwell in Abyss, we must help dear Elfric to turn the tide.
I am overwhelmed with gratitude. Your fervent support is all the reward I could ask for. As for you, Professor, I must beg a favor of you. The Ashen Wolves are a house in name alone. They are eager students with no teacher to guide them. If you could find it in your heart to take them under your wing, I would be most grateful. Naturally, your official duties take precedence, so you need only help out when your schedule allows.
Wait a minute, Elfric. Where's this nonsense coming from?
I second that question. We have no need of a professor when we have you.
Dear flock, I am a mere guardian. I can protect you, but I cannot enrich your minds. Though I call this gathering an academy house, I have long lamented that it isn't truly so. Now, I am blessed with the opportunity to correct this. The professor who stands before you has garnered a great deal of acclaim on the surface. A most trustworthy and esteemed teacher, to say the least. What's more, I happen to be acquainted with the father of this fine individual. I met Geralt back when he was a knight. I was born and raised in Garreg-Mach, so I often had the opportunity to spend time with him. Your mother as well. She was a cherished friend of mine. I was even present for their wedding. With parents like yours, I have no doubt that you possess the kindness and patience necessary to guide these students.
But
It'll be fine. It's not like we're strangers anymore. Say, Alfric, don't you need to take care of those thieves?
Ah, right you are. Please, excuse me. Oh, and one more thing, Professor. If ever you would like to hear more about your parents, I would be delighted to share my memories with you. Cindered Shadows. The Rite of Rising. Ah, Professor, to what do I owe this pleasure? Ah, yes, of course you do. I will gladly tell you all that I know. Where to begin? If you have something particular in mind, please ask and I shall answer as best I can. Gerald was very much then as he is now. His knights would have done just about anything for him. Whenever he had time to spare, he would instruct the children of the monastery in combat and tactics. Just like those wide-eyed youngsters, your mother and I made a hero of him in our minds. Kind and wise. I would often see her in the library, her nose always buried in a book. When I learned that Gerald and Citri were to be married, I was quite surprised. Back then, Gerald was something of a mentor to me. As for Citri, she found it difficult to express her emotions. It was only when she was gazing at Gerald that I ever saw her smile. A smile that rivaled the very sun. His tales of the outside world must have seemed like a lifeline for one as frail and guarded as she. Indeed, she lacked the strength to travel beyond the monastery. The only souls she ever spoke with were a select few within the monastery walls. I can picture it now. The stories he told her, his striking words, and his boisterous laugh. Listening to him must have given her a great deal of hope. As for me, I could never have become like Gerald, as much as I wished for it. I suppose I did. He would tell stories from a century ago as though he had lived them himself. No matter how fervently one studies the stories of old, that is no easy task. Professor, you traveled with Gerald before coming here. You must have seen a great many things, yes? Forgive me for overstepping, but do you not regret foregoing your travels to take up residence here? Well then, I suppose I have no choice but to assist you as best I can. To shape young minds must afford you a unique perspective on the world. I am certain my unsolicited advice is nothing but a nuisance, but please, hear me out. It is my hope that you will live a full life, experiencing the world, fostering strong relationships with people. Do so for dear Citri, whose wish to experience such things shall regretfully never be granted. I cannot deny it. It is my own stubborn notion, one that Her Grace will likely not think kindly of. Beyond my personal motive, I believe that you alone can guide my flock to even greater heights, and perhaps you will learn from them as well. But I have taken enough of your precious time. Know that I am here for you, always.
Pray tell, Yuri, did those foul bandits whom we bested at the arena confess to anything?
Not a word. And they wouldn't name names. I got the feeling they didn't know much themselves. However, one thing is clear. Whoever hired them is after something here in Abyss.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. They must have been on a treasure hunt or something.
A treasure hunt here? I don't get it. What is there to find in these dingy tunnels?
Elfric, was it? Looks like this is ringing a bell for you.
Well, something does come to mind, but the notion is preposterous at best.
Never discount a wild hunch. Sometimes they're closer to the truth than you'd think. Any lead will do, so long as it helps determine our next course of action. Please, go on.
As you wish, though again, it is quite far-fetched. You see, there is a long-standing legend here. It is said that deep underground, below even Abyss, is a place called the Chasm of the Bound, wherein lies the Chalice of Beginnings.
Huh. This is the first I've heard of it. So you believe Abyss is connected to that place?
Lots of twists and turns down here, so it's not the craziest idea ever. Must be well hidden, though.
I once happened upon an old document that mentioned a ritual called the Rite of Rising. The text was incomplete, so I was unable to achieve a full understanding of the topic. I cannot even guarantee the authenticity of what I read. But it stated that the Chalice of Beginnings is a sacred object, crafted by order of Saint Seros herself. Saint Seros apparently used the artifact to carry out the Rite of Rising, along with the 4 apostles.
I vaguely recall reading about the 4 apostles. They were saints, and that's about all anyone knows. Hardly any records of them remain. Few alive even know their names, but these apostles supposedly assisted the 4 saints with their holy work.
It is also believed that Saint Seros attempted to perform a resurrection using the chalice. However, the ritual failed. The 4 apostles bound the chalice, so that it would never fall into a mortal's hands.
The Rite of Rising, huh?
Ah, yes! The Chalice of Legend! My father mentioned it to me a very long time ago. A secret treasure of the church. A chalice, powerful enough to resurrect the dead. Exhilarating, no?
Quite. It is no small wonder that people are after it.
Even so, we still don't have much to go on. We must gather more information about this legend at once.
I wholeheartedly agree. I will do all I can to track down more clues within the monastery. Although Garrick Mach's library is so well curated, I doubt any further records will be found.
Wondrous! We shall do all that we can as well.
Excuse me.
Hey!
I've only had the chance to speak with Elfric briefly, but he seems like a respectable man. It's obvious the whole town has a lot of affection for him. Kind of reminds me of Lenato in that way.
I've got a lot of time on my hands down here, so I've been venturing even deeper underground. This place is loaded with winding paths and blocked off tunnels. It's a real maze. Only a few folks even know how to operate the gate mechanisms and hidden passages. That's what I said. Things will shift without notice here, revealing hidden passages. Walls, floors, everything. Gotta stay sharp. Actually, I'll level with you. Yuri and Constance are much better at scoping out that kind of thing.
The Ashen Wolves got their name from the beasts who guard the Blue Sea Star. The Archbishop named the house herself, in fact. In spite of that, it seems she looks unfavorably upon our house of late. This saddens me greatly.
Wow.
I heard Elfric came to Yuri's rescue in the attack that happened recently. That's just what you'd expect from someone as kind and strong as he is. I can't believe he's single.
Well...
Had a chance to poke your head in here, Professor? It's a fortune teller's room. Judging by all her mystical-looking doodads, I think she's the real deal, too. I wonder if she does matchmaking. Maybe she can help me sort through my countless suitors.
What?
What do you require? Farewell.
I see. Well, well. The Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the next Sovereign Duke. Must be exhausting trying to suss out each other's intentions, huh? Nah, we get along great. I mean, we kinda have no choice. A petty squabble could start an all-out war. And it doesn't take a fancy title to have a hidden agenda. Isn't that right, Yuri? Cheeky. And off base. What do you think, friend? Do you think I'm off plotting nefarious deeds? Brutally honest. I love it. Even so, that's a bit much, wouldn't you say? I do what I need to get by. Nothing more than that. As for the others, they've all got their own struggles. But they're nothing if not trustworthy. Humbling yourself while promoting your friends. Gotta say, I don't hate this side of you. Seems we're a mutual neutrality of one another. I like that you keep your cards close. We'll get along just fine, you and I.
Perhaps.
Pardon the odd question, but something has been bothering me for a while now. Your hair. Was it always that color?
That is an odd question. But yes, if you must know, it was a different color when I was a child. How could you know that? Is it possible that we met before the academy? It's a long story. Now is not the time or place.
Yes, of course. My apologies.
Hey, you. There was a time when I did much fighting. Then I was captured. Then I escaped. My home is far away now. My mother is waiting for me. But returning is... it is far away. I worry that I will be here until I am very old.
I see.
only been on the job a few moons, huh? No wonder you don't come off as a mindless church flunky. Plus, you don't flap your trap all the time. I appreciate that. I hope you never change, no matter how many years you spend with the annoying people up there.
Oh my. The folks who've lost their homes on the surface, Abyss is all they've got. The place used to be nothing more than a den of criminals who did whatever they pleased. Now, we got Elfric to keep an eye on things. He understands that keeping people fed's the way to keep them calm.
Hey! Don't suppose you're here for a drink, huh? They aren't any better, I'll tell you right now. Maybe folks down here wouldn't be so awful if they could get their hands on something worth tasting. Who am I kidding? Nobles are just as bad.
Welcome. Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Come back soon.
Hey there. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Come back anytime.
Well, I'll be. Abyss is a sprawling place. Some houses, like mine, are actually quite far from the center of town. What brings me all the way here, then, you ask? I came to see Elfric. Even a glimpse of him is said to bring good luck.
Don't annoy Happy, or make her feel disappointed. You mustn't. Not ever, okay?
Sometimes Elfric gives out candy. Stick close by him, and you might get some too. But save a little for me, okay?
Well, I'll be.